Hello everybody, welcome along to this video, and what we're going to be doing today is we're going to start to get my bar piped up with gas and all my fittings. So I'll just turn the camera around and show you what we've got. So I've been going through all my bits of pipe, and these are some of the bits I bought last week or week before. So I think the first job we're gonna do is we're gonna get this Hoegaarden tap put back together with the new Nooka tap. So I'll show you how we do that, and I want to get my check unit up for the hand pull. So at the minute I'm just looking at getting one tap up and running and my hand pull, and then I'll take it from there to see how we go on doing others. I've already installed the regulator to my gas bottle, which was straightforward. I don't think I need to tell you how to do that. Couples on there, and so far it seems fine. Time will tell. So the Hoegaarden pump's going to go there, and we've got my hand pump to sort out there. So we'll get you set up and show you what's going on. Right then fellas, first thing I'm going to do is put this tap together. So we've got the spout, which is straightforward. Screw that on. Handle and a spring. Now the spring wants to go small end in first, and then you've get my hand out of the way. This shank bit over top, and it is actually a bit like a gear, if you see, and you locate them teeth in, a minute, and you want obviously that in the down position. There we go. Now that's got that part. Just nip it up, and all I'm using is a bit of a screwdriver just to give it that little bit more. Doesn't need to be silly tight. I'll put handle on so you get a better idea of. And that handle should be slightly tilted back, and you can see that spring action bringing it back, so it's always in a close position when your hand's not on it. So that's that. Right, so we'll put this tap together now, this tower. So we'll start with this part, and I've already, with just 2 screws to fasten this base to your bracket that screws it to your bar. So we're going over the top with this chrome sleeve. This goes over, it's low, see how it's like notched out inside? That's just for your threaded bars, and we want the writing to the outside. Like so, and it will pull together once we get all those bits on. Then it's this chrome part that slides on, and this is where your tap fastens in. Now if you remember, that thread was just a little bit too big to go through there, and I was going to file it after that other video, which I've done, and it fits a treat now. So we need is chrome spacer on, and then that can go through, and a bit of jiggery pokery. There you go. So that's like that. This is where you need 5 hands. Then we have a little like fibre washer that's scalloped out, if you can see that, and that's just so it fits to the curve a little bit better. Slide that in, and there's nut on, and flip them back. So they're now like that, and it's just a matter of nipping that up and trying to keep that spout down. Now if I were a professional, I'd have a keg spanner, wouldn't I? But I am. I've got a normal spanner, and it's very awkward, but I can just get in on them corners and nip that up. So there we have his tap fitted. Now, in the last video I showed you this 1/4 to 3/16 reducer, and I did say, oh, I'll show you what this is for later on, and I never did in that video. And that simply fits on the back end of that straight on. Now I don't know what actual length of pipe I need, so this is either a 2 metre or a 3 metre length, straight into the back of there. In fact, before I do all that, hang on, I'll just trim it. That way I know it's a square flush edge. Well, that's in, and what I'll do, I'll feed this through and leave excess out until I know roughly how long I need it, and then I can trim it once it's up on bar. So we'll thread that through. In a minute we will. When I find, that's right, we're going down back of there, right, carry on. Now this won't be easy. Oh. Thought that might be a little bit harder than that. We'll get there. Just got to persevere with it. I will probably cut the video a little bit and just cut this bit a bit shorter, so it can't be making for brilliant viewing, although we're nearly there. We might not need to. Now we won't be fitting a cooling line with this because it's coming straight out of the fridge, more or less straight into the tap. It will be good enough for me. So now we can get that bit on, pull that little bit of excess through. And there we have it, boys. So now we're left with that. So next we have a little plate. It just sits over there. And this is the part that pulls everything together tight. And I did have a spanner, but as usual I've lost it, so we'll just nip it down with this. So that's where we are now, boys, and we've just got a top. And then there's a washer, and then that's held in place with the Hoegaarden emblem. So basically that tap is now put together, done, and I'm quite happy with that. So I'll get this in place and I'll come back to you. Right fellas, so we've got this tap fully installed now. If I just take you out back at bar, I'll show you what we've done. So that's this tap, as you can see, fastened on. That is now solid to bar, and I really do like this spring-loaded action of these Nuka taps. So it's always in the off position, or the closed position, should I say. And it's not very good lighting, but you can see got this pipe coming out, it drops down back, and then we come underneath and it comes along here and into the side of the fridge. And I've got, when it focuses, if it will. Gas. Come on. We've got a gas bottle there, gas line, and gas line coming in there. Clip on there, bay line, clip on there. Now I've left this bay line quite long at the minute, and the reason being, until I get a beer in that keg and see what my flow is like on that tap, I don't know if I need to shorten it. So that's one tap done. So my next one is going to be my hand pull. Oh, I've got it in my hand here. One last thing I need to do. My inline one-way valve needs fitting, and basically all that is going to be is snip that gas line there in, which I'm going to do in a minute, and I'll just put camera back on and show you in a minute. Now I was going to fit doing the hand pull and this one in one video, but it's going to be too long, so I might just leave this video for that, the Hoegaarden tap, and do another video on getting my hand pull up and running, and just show you bits and bats on my others as and when I do them. But for now I've got one tap ready to go and a bay almost done to go in it. So with that, fellas, I'll see you in a bit.